'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
Oh my lord, what is this? Guys, you screwed up so bad. We're supposed to be up on the roof. This is the backyard. Somebody's gonna see us.
With the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
I swear this is the last time I'm doing Santa a favor.
More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and Saint Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
Whoa, 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 stop, stop, stop! We're gonna have a freaking heart attack.
As I drew in my hand and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, and his nose like a cherry. Aw, thank you. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. I didn't expect such lovely compliments. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. Oh yeah, sorry, you don't mind if I smoke in here, right? I know I'm a guest, but it's been a long night. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Alright, that's enough of that. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. Hey! And I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. You're just lucky I'm out of coal, buddy. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle. Hey now, taking up now. And away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight,
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night!
I know what you're thinking. Of all the people in the world, why would Santa call the Armoured Skeptic to do his Christmas round for him? Well, unfortunately, old Saint Nick was a little bit desperate this year. I kinda dropped the ball on 2020. I've been hiding away in the woods with Mike all year. But I heard that there's this disease going around that has everybody a little bit worried. I didn't actually find this out from his family. Mrs. Claus didn't call me. I found this out by watching British television. Granted, this probably is the worst time to be a healthcare worker in the last 100 years, and the English National Health Service wanted to make a commercial highlighting all the hard work that their frontline staff are doing. And I absolutely don't want to disparage that part. These are good people doing good work. However, they made a little bit of a miscalculation in how they wanted to communicate this to people during the holiday season. That's literally the opening sequence of the commercial. It's so shocking. They don't even warm you up to it. The first thing you see is Santa Claus dying. And as you can imagine, that shocked the hell out of every good little boy and girl across the British Isles. Sure, the worst part is right up front, but the rest of the commercial is not much better, showing Santa slowly recovering over time. He looks weak, emaciated, disheveled, like he's got one foot in the grave. It's genuinely shocking to see Santa in this state. Surely this is a great way to communicate the hard work that all the frontline staff in every hospital across the world is going through right now. But how did they not realize that this would traumatize children? Pretty quickly, the English National Health Service pulled this commercial from the air and issued a formal apology to everybody for basically ruining Christmas. And they did a pretty efficient job at that, because it's actually basically impossible to find this commercial in its entirety online. The only place that I could find it was on Australia's 9 News website. At some point during his recovery, Santa walks through the hospital and he goes past the children's ward, which I guarantee you is not something that they would do in a hospital. Can you imagine your child in a hospital and seeing this walk past the games room? I mean, isn't he supposed to be recovering from the virus? Why would they let him anywhere near kids?
Good evening, how you doing? Someone's popular.
This part of the commercial is to show that Santa's taking notice at the kind hearts that the frontline staff have towards the patients. And of course, the commercial ends with him recovering and being discharged from the hospital, with one of the nursing staff opening up a present later saying, "Thanks for everything you've done, love, Santa." But it doesn't really matter what the message of the commercial is, because everybody's still in shock from the first 6 seconds. What the f were they thinking? There's a reason why we don't show people recovering in a hospital every day. It's shocking. This commercial's highlighting the most awkward, humiliating, least graceful part of somebody's life. And I'm beyond amazed that it didn't dawn on anybody during any part of the creation process of this commercial that the reason that we never show this kind of thing to children is the same reason we would never let a man like this walk past the children's ward in a hospital. The irony is palpable. I know that this year has been difficult for everybody, especially now rolling up towards the holidays. So many of us don't get to be where we want to be or can't see our loved ones. Just know that you're not in this alone. So many of us are suffering the exact same thing that you are. And I felt sort of helpless to do anything about it. So I did what I could do best. And I dedicated this year to making as much entertainment for you guys as I possibly could. At first, I thought this whole situation was gonna be really hard for me, but I decided to make the best of the situation. I did a little soul searching, did a little self-improvement, and I have to be honest, 2020 has been the best year of my life. I completely changed my intentions, and I started putting focus on making my future better. And the universe has rewarded me in the most amazing way. Thank you for tuning in every week. I know that a lot of you have been here since the very beginning, and have stuck with me through all of my twists and turns. And your support and love for my new series means so much to me. I've been really loving my comment section lately, and interacting with you guys more regularly has been so beautiful. And I hope that in some small way, I've returned the favor to you, making the world feel a little less lonely by making more content for you. I realize that the content that I've been making this year is drastically different from anything that I've ever done before. But it's been good for my soul, and I can see that there are so many of you out there that are enjoying it for what it is. I hope that I've been able to impart at least a little bit of magic onto your life this 2020. And I'm sure that if we endure together, we will get through 2021. Things are looking up. Do not despair. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all of my beautiful subscribers out there. And of course, a huge thank you to all of my patrons for making my work possible. Guys, I could not do this without you. And of course, a happy new year. Cheers to everyone. Let's make 2021 the best year ever. Hoping that the sacrifices that we all made this year will pay off for everyone. And remember everybody, I love making these Armored Skeptic videos. But YouTube is my job, and YouTube really does not like monetizing these. So if you want to see more Armored Skeptic in the year 2021, you have to become a patron or become a channel member. Either click join under this video or click the Patreon link in the description box. Also, please like, comment, and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. That really helps me out.